What's up with you? Alright, man, this part two of that video. I told you I got two questions from a guy the other day, and he was asking me what are two things that you need to be successful with women, and is it okay to cry in front of your woman if y'all been together for about 6 or 7 months? Alright, now, what I said is the two things that you need are the number one, the ability to walk away, and number two, the ability to stand alone. And I covered the walking away, and now I'm about to cover the standing alone. All right. If you want to be successful with women, you have to be able to stand alone. You have to be able to say, look, motherfucker. Oh, okay. Some of y'all might not cuss. But anyway, you have to be able to tell her, look, I love you, but I don't need you. Let me say that again. You have to look her in her eyes and tell her, I love you, but I don't need you. I do love you, but I don't need you to function. I can function alone. I can stand alone. I can maintain alone. I can survive in this world without you or anybody else. That's the mindset that you have to have when you deal with women, because women, although they act like they want you to always think about them and be with them and spend time with them, they actually don't. They actually don't want your whole world to revolve around them. They want to fit into your world, not be your whole world, because that makes them feel pressure. See, okay, listen. They're saying to themselves, I got to take care of my shit, and I got to make sure this motherfucker is happy and functioning. And if I leave him, he might take himself out. See, they don't want that kind of pressure on them. Shit, hell, I wouldn't want that kind of pressure on me. And so it's up to you as a man to show them that you can stand alone and function without them. Make them believe that you believe that shit. That you're about that life. When you say it, you got to say it with some conviction. You got to say it with some purpose. You got to say it like you're standing on that shit, like you're ready to die for it. Like you got to show them that you mean business, that you are not a weak man. You can't say, I love you, but I don't need you. See, that shit sounded flimsy. I didn't believe that shit. That shit sounded flimsy as hell. You got to say it with your chest. See, that didn't have no bass in it. That sounded unbelievable. That sounded weak. That sounded like you were uncertain about yourself. I can tell you one thing for sure and two things for certain. Women hate weak men. Believe it or not. I know that society tells you that you should be more sensitive and soft and caring and loving and nurturing. But in reality, women really do hate weak motherfuckers. And I'm telling you this from experience. In my younger days, I tried to be that soft, nurturing. Let's talk about it. Let's hold hands. Let's connect. Let's touch each other's soul. Yeah. That's some bullshit. I seen and talked to so many guys that women have left because they showed weakness, because they cried in front of her. Even though she said, it's okay to cry in front of me, baby. I love you, baby. You only human. I want you to feel comfortable enough to let it out. And you fell for that shit like a fool. Now, I'm not saying she's going to leave you the next day, but eventually she will, because of that bullshit. My advice to you from man to man, if you got to cry, go into another room. Go into the closet. Go to your car. Do it somewhere where you're alone and nobody can see. See, men normally start crying in front of their girl when they get too comfortable. when they get too relaxed and complacent and they let go of that competitive edge that they once had. See, when they really believe this is my baby, she loves me for me, I can just be myself around her, that's when all hell break loose. That's when shit gonna hit the fan, and yeah. Let me know how that works out for you when she got a new boyfriend in about 2 weeks. Let me know how that shit make you feel, since you're feeling shit. So, to answer his 2 questions, no, it's not okay to cry in front of your woman. All right, man. I hope I ain't take up too much of your time. Like I said, this part 2 of that video. 2 things that you need to be successful with women: to be able to stand alone and to be able to walk away. And is it okay to cry in front of your woman if y'all in a relationship and you've been together for a while? Hell to the no. All right, man. I'm about to get on up off this thing. All right, later.